Charles today called Prince Harry his darling boy after his son told him he picks his brains more now than ever during a radio interview. The 33-year-old was guest editing Radio 4's Today program and affectionately called his father Pa and thanked him for allowing him to interview him for the show. And during the 4-minute chat, the Prince of Wales said it was amazing that he had been listening to him regarding climate change. The pair started talking about the planet and the 69-year-old joked that people are finally waking up to his dodgy opinions about the environment. When asked by his son to pick one issue to focus on, Charles said over the years there have been a whole lot of things he has tried to focus on that he thought needed attention. He said, "Not everyone else did, but maybe now some years later they are beginning to realize that what I was trying to say may not have been as dodgy as they thought. The issue really which has to go on being focused on, big time I think, is this one around the whole issue of climate change, which is now, whether we like it or not, is the biggest threat multiplier we face because what is happening now is what I was dreading, which is we are having to deal all the time with the symptoms that are springing up all around the world, and they are diverting us off down all these different channels to try and deal with ghastly conflicts and humanitarian and natural disasters, and goodness knows what else. But at the root of it all, much of it, is climate change which is causing untold horrors in different parts of the world." When he started the interview, Prince Harry referred to his father as Pa and said it was very nice to see him. He later asked him, "Moving on, I know the two of us could end up talking about this for hours and hours and hours of which we always do but not with a microphone in front of us. But do you feel optimistic about the future, for the world that William, myself, your grandchildren and everyone else out there is going to inherit?" His father replied, "Well my dear boy, if I must say so, the fact you are saying this, gives me enormous optimism. I haven't obviously put you off when banging on all these years, because if you think that, that is really encouraging. What I've tried to do all these years is to make sure that I can ensure that you and that your children, my grandchildren, also everyone else's grandchildren, have a world fit to live in." Harry later told him, "I totally see it and I totally understand it because of all these years of conversations that we've been having and I do end up picking your brains more now than I ever have done." His father added, "Well darling boy, it makes me very proud to think that you understand." Harry then joked,